this technique originated, why it's called the Ezekiel, I don't remember the man's last name, but he was a judo player. And he showed up at Carlson Senior's Academy in Brazil. And everybody pulled guard on the judo player, right? Because they figured, well, the judo guy's going to throw me. The judo guy jumps forward, chokes them all, puts them to sleep. Because they're like, you can't choke me from the guard. He's like, you want to bet? Okay. So, where you would apply this, say, in a sport match, is you are down on points, short on time. Okay? Statistically, you're still better off trying to pass the guard if you have time to work. All right? If you don't, you hop up and you finish. Okay? So very simple. You know, I'm in the closed guard. I'm just going to throw my weight forward. My legs go out wide. I come behind the head. I drop my head. I'm using my head like a steering wheel. I move Doug's head out of the way. I put my hand in front of his neck. Boom. Game over. Okay? All right? So very simple. All I'm doing, I'm just putting my chest on Doug's. Here. Hand behind the head. My legs are out wide so I don't get swept, right? I'm blocking his head where he can't see. Grabbing my own sleeve. Here. Right there. Sorry. I know that hurt. Felt your Adam's apple move. All right. Make sense? Yeah? Okay. Half guard. Back when this was a new position, back, you know, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, I had to walk uphill to school both ways, you know, 110 degrees outside, 10 feet of snow on the ground. This was pretty much the answer, okay? You did the Ezekiel show. Now, there's a correct way and an incorrect way to do this. I want to go hard cross face and Ezekiel here. I don't want to try this, okay? I'll get my back taken before I can choke it, all right? Make sense? I've just got a little bit more cross-body pressure if I come across this way, all right? It isn't that the choke won't work, it's just my body position's really not good, okay? So we're just here, hard cross face, same thing. Right up, boom, right there, okay? So from the half guard, very simple stuff. Here, close. Now. Easy? Yeah? Okay. From the mount. Yes, sir.
Can you comment on the difference between the pain compliance Ezekiel and the going to sleep fast?
Yeah. With a blood choke, still you have to be pretty patient. You know, when your heart rate's 150 beats a minute, everything feels like it's moving pretty quick, right? But if I get my hands in your collar, I'm watching your head, I'm watching you breathe. If I hear, don't let go, okay? So I'm compressing the sinus cavities around the carotid arteries. So I'm getting to the actual carotids, quite the trick, because it's, you know, sits in a hollow cavity on either side of the neck, right? But it's your body's nervous response basically being attacked by a bear. So what do? You know, your body goes into panic mode and shuts down, so you're playing dead, right? Or you could cause a mini stroke, one or the other. So, but the other one, pain compliance, my forearm on your Adam's apple, on your windpipe, hurts. People will tap to that pain long before they would ever tap to go into sleep. I've seen it. I've seen people go to sleep like that, but that's 1 in 10,000. Okay? Make sense? Okay. Everybody catch the half guard. Everybody pay attention to the grip. Also, not to influence anybody's gi buying decision, but why I like the Fuji, they're 7 1/4 sleeve versus the 6 3/4. So I got an extra ½ inch to play with. Okay? Make sense? All right. From the mount. Okay? All I'm doing, I want to be inside Doug's arm, because otherwise he's going to push on my chest, make space, okay? So I'm going to swing inside, and I'm here. Same thing. I'm using my head. I push his head out of my way. Boom. Okay? Just like that. Okay? Easy stuff, right? It's all the same choke, just different body position. Half guard's a little different, okay? Reason is, if I'm here and I reach up like this, what's gonna happen? He's gone. Yes. Okay? So So, here's what I do. I open his lapel. I put the tail end of it in my hand. Okay, see how I made this loop? See how I made a loop here? Now, as my hand shoots through, my elbow comes to the ground and I'm pulling the tail. Okay? A little bit different take on the Ezekiel. Okay? It isn't that this doesn't work. The problem with that is I don't have control over this side of the body. So yeah, he's potentially gonna stick. There's a variation I can show you. We'll do that too, but I want you to play with this one. So you're gonna have two from the side control. So I pull the lapel out, feed it through, punch my hand, drop my elbow, pull this. Okay? Drives my forearm into his throat, right? All right, now, if this isn't available to me, I'm gonna put shoulder pressure on his face here. I'm gonna prop my knee up on his belly. Okay? Now this hand comes up, and as I set the choke, I fall this way. Okay? So I fell away from him, but my knee creates a frame. Well, not impossible for him to scale. It's gonna be very difficult in the short time frame it takes me to choke him out. Okay? So, here, all I'm doing, control, drop his head, now I'm falling this way. Okay? Cool?
Your bottom hand, the wrist like bending palm down.
It's going, my fingers are going in right inside the flat part of my wrist, and this is rotating, so it's creating that kind of space there. Okay? Here. Everybody follow? Okay. From the back? Yeah, we did enough. So, very common, this guy will control this arm because it's around his neck, right? Yeah? Smart. Okay? So I'm just here, you know, Doug's defending. He's not defending my hand, right? Here. Now it's like I'm doing a push-up. Okay? And here's the thing. I don't care if his fingers are in there.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter. Okay? There was no question it was your child. All right. One more time. So, Doug's got my arm. He's defending his neck, right? So I just grab my sleeve. Now I'm here, even with his fingers in. Sorry. Okay, so we have Ezekiel from inside the guard, half guard top, side control, two versions in side control, from the mount, from the back. What's the last one? Half guard bottom. I basically did everything wrong, okay? So Doug's got me flat. Yeah, Doug's happy. Trey's my advantage. Trey's not happy here, okay? I don't like this at all. Now, what I have to do is I need to make some space because I need to get this arm back in play, okay? So usually what I tend to do is I use a knee shield, okay? So I'm just gonna karate chop Doug's hip. I'm gonna control his gi here. I'm gonna slide out a little bit. I'm gonna put my knee in, okay? Now my arm's here. I'm just grabbing my own sleeve. Boom. Okay? Simple? Yeah? One little trick here. If I get here, and I get a guy who, you know, can use that hand trying to push on my face or my elbow or whatever, go flat. Okay? Changes the angle. Cool? So, I gave you a bunch of different positions to try this from, but it's one choke, all right? Just play with it. If you don't master everything today, that's fine, but just find a couple of positions, make something of your own out of it, okay? Find a place where you're comfortable doing this. Cool? Yes.